Spirit Farm Kids. Hi, Farmer Caleb.
Oh, hey! Great to see you. I'm Farmer Caleb. Welcome to the Spirit Farm. You know what grows on the farm? All kinds of things grow on the farm. Anything living can grow on the farm. But we have a favorite thing that we like to help grow on the farm. You know what that is? You! People like you and me, because you are not only growing on the outside, growing taller, but you are also growing on the inside. And that's what we are all about, helping you grow on the inside.
Hey, God! Yo! Hello! 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 Hello!
Carl,
Yeah, oh, hi.
what are you doing?
Hey, Caleb. I'm just talking to God, and this whole prayer thing, talk to God, but he lives way up in heaven, so I thought I would, so he can hear me. Hello!
So you're shouting into the sky thinking that you're praying to God.
Well, yeah, aren't I? Isn't that's how you pray, right? You gotta, so he hears you.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's one way that we can pray to God. But there are a lot of ways that we can pray to God, even just talking or thinking in our minds. You know what? Never mind. We need to spend some time talking about what it means to pray. Would you want to do that?
Well, yeah, sure. If there's a lot of other ways, that would be awesome.
Would you like to learn about what it means to pray to God?
Yes, please.
Great. Let's talk about praying.
Let's do this.
Come on.
Hi kids, it's Farmer Hillary again. Today we've been talking about prayer, and since I like to add movement to everything we do, we're going to talk about how we can add movement to our prayer. I brought my friend Helpful Henry here.
Hi.
He's going to help me do the movements. Should we start with our stretching?
Yeah.
Okay, reach your hands to the ceiling and reach to the toes, up to the ceiling. And to the toes, up to the ceiling, down to the toes, up to the ceiling, touch your nose. Ah, gotcha. One last time, okay? Up to the ceiling, down to your toes, up to the ceiling, down to your toes, touch your nose. Good job. All right, do you guys want to join us? First, we're going to start kneeling. I think when some people pray, they like to kneel like this. You want to kneel with me, Hen?
Yeah.
So sometimes we're really still when we pray, like at dinner. We say grace and we're all still, and sometimes we do this or sometimes we hold hands, but we're still.
And sometimes we're like this.
Yeah, sometimes we're like this. Other times I like to walk, so let's show people how we walk in place. And you don't even have to do this, but you could still talk to God while you're walking. We can be thinking prayers to God all the time. Sometimes I speed it up and I run. Whoa! And I'm talking to God all the time, saying, Jesus, can you help me with this? Okay, let's go back to kneeling. Quiet prayer. Oh, back to walking prayer. Walk in place. You guys walking with us? And you could be thinking about Jesus and praying. Then sometimes I run. Sometimes when I've got a lot of worry or stress, I can run and I pray, and then I go back to kneeling. Quiet prayer. Stillness, and then walk. Walking prayer. You having fun, Hen? Walking prayer. You guys having fun? And running prayer. How fast can you go? How fast? How fast? I'm going faster than you. Can you go faster than me? And kneeling prayer. Wasn't that fun? I hope you enjoyed our movement of the day. Have a great day.
Hi, Farmer Aaron.
Oh, hey! You snuck up on me there. So good to see you again. Well, I just finished my work for the day. As usual, your timing is perfect. I was gonna play a little music. Would you like that? All right, great. Well, I heard we're talking about prayer today. And so I actually just wrote a song about prayer that I just finished. You'd be the first ones to hear it. Is that kind of fun? Would you like to sing it with me? Let's try it out. Okay, great. When I'm sad or misunderstood, there is one who knows my heart. And when I'm mad and it's hard to be good, He's been beside me from the start. Oh, so I'm gonna pray, even when I don't know what to say. My God can hear my heart. In the night and in the day, I'm gonna pray. My Jesus showed me the way, and it's in His name I'm gonna pray. When I'm happy and have all I need, I know where every gift comes from. And if I ask Him to take the lead, I know good things will always come. So I'm gonna pray, even when I don't know what to say. God can hear my heart. In the night and in the day, I'm gonna pray. My Jesus showed me the way, and it's in His name I'm gonna pray. Sing it again. I'm gonna pray, even when I don't know what to say. God can hear my heart. In the night and in the day, I'm gonna pray. My Jesus showed me the way, and it's in His name I'm gonna pray. Oh yes, it's in His name I'm gonna pray. Yes, it's in His name I'm gonna pray. All right, I'll see you next time.
So let's talk a little bit about prayer. Prayer is a word that just means talking to God. When you pray, you are just talking to God. Now, that can be confusing because you can't see God. But God is here. Just like you can't see the wind or your breath, those things are invisible. You can't see them, but they're still right here. It's the same with God, who is what's called a spirit. You can't see God, but you can feel God. You can know God. You can see the things that God is doing. So you can pray to God, and you don't have to shout to the sky because God, God's up there, but God is down here too. God is everywhere. God is even in you. So you don't have to say words out loud. Even when you are thinking in your mind, God knows your thoughts. So you can pray really loud, you can pray really quiet, or you can pray just in your brain. Isn't that amazing? And God knows all of it. But here's the thing. Sometimes people think that just because they ask God for a treat or a present, God's just gonna give it to them right then and right there. And that's not the way God works. There's a movie with a genie, and you rub the genie and you ask for these wishes, and the genie gives you the wishes that you want. That's not the way God gives us things. But God does love to give us good gifts. The problem is, it's just not always what we asked for. I remember when I was much younger, I was praying for my little brother because he had a hurt knee. His knee was really hurt and he wanted to play football. And so I said, God, would you please heal his knee so that he can play football? But you know what? God didn't. God didn't fix his knee. You know what he did? He gave him something else instead. He gave my brother a different dream so that he didn't care as much about football anymore, but he cared about doing something else, teaching and helping kids. And so that made his heart full. And so now he was grateful to God that he gave him a different dream, even though he didn't fix his knee for football. And that's what God will do for you. You can ask him for anything and know that God loves you so much, he's going to give you what's best for you. You can shout your prayers, you can whisper your prayers, or you can just think them in your mind, but God is always listening to you. Hey, Carl.
Hey, Farmer Caleb.
So, prayer.
Yeah.
You don't have to, you can shout, but you don't have to shout.
If I want to shout, I can shout, but I don't have to. There's so many ways you can pray.
And who can pray?
Anyone
can pray, and God hears our prayers.
Right.
What did you think about singing your prayers?
That is awesome. I thought it was just talking, but you can put music to your prayers. You can sing your prayers. That is so cool.
And Farmer Hillary taught us that we can pray kneeling down,
Yeah. Very quiet.
standing up,
Standing up,
walking or running.
walking or running. You can pray in your mind while you run. You can pray out loud when you run, when you walk, when you talk, when you sit down.
When we're doing anything,
Anything.
we can be talking to God. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
God is everywhere all the time and always listening. So Carl, me, and you can pray to God anywhere, anytime. God always loves to hear our prayers. And we love that you join us for these shows. We will see you next time.
Next time, say your prayers.
Bye bye. See you later.